Stay out super late tonight, picking apples, making pies, put a little something.
I think people they focus so much more time on their looks here, getting ready. I think, I don't know, girls probably spend an hour getting their makeup done. I spend 20. And I know girls who spend 40 minutes on their hair, so that's kind of ridiculous. I don't think anyone else does that at any other school. And for appearance-wise, I think a lot of people stress out about how they look.
Do you ever stress out about it?
Yeah. I think everyone does. Everyone wants to keep up with their appearance. I think I'd rate myself a 5 because, I don't know, I consider myself a very self-conscious person. I don't know, I take to account what I look like, and I do want to look good when going to school, and I want to be confident. There's a lot of things that I pay attention to flaws in myself, and there's a lot of things that I'm very self-conscious.
Like what?
I have big ears. I have big thighs. I hate my body shape. That's a big one. Yeah, there's periods where I'll stop eating, but I don't think I could ever do bulimia because throwing up to me is just, it's uncomfortable, and I'd rather just stick to not eating. I can't believe I just said that. 2 out of 5 girls I know, they have an eating disorder. I know a lot of girls here who have problems with bulimia, and I know there's periods of girls, a period of times where girls go through anorexia, and a lot of girls get self-conscious of their body weight.
Blonde, wears Hollister, just very well known for being them. They present themselves as happy. They might not be, but
I think they're happy on the inside.
They might not be happy on the inside. They just put on the fake act of my life's better than yours. But it's kind of like a contest.
It's a contest.
Yeah. It's I don't know, my Abercrombie is better than your Abercrombie. I wasn't raised on New Albany's criteria. It was more open-minded than, I guess, fitting this criteria of being perfect.
What a sham. What's the matter with you, man?
No. No, not at all. No. It's because they're kind of the reason why there's the judginess, per se, of what the criteria is, and how they're supposed to look, how they're supposed to act. And they're mainly the enforcers of the kid's personality. They're teaching them, I guess, what's right in their opinion, and being wealthy, it's more, with wealth, you're more important.
They don't share a bathroom, they don't share a bedroom, they don't share a telephone, they don't share a computer, and that is true in a lot of age groups. And when you don't do that, you don't have an opportunity to learn everyday life survival skills. And I think what happens is then they get to high school when that is the first time in their lives where you're juggling multiple balls and everybody's expecting you to do it with some set of life skills that the kids don't have.
I guess being more open-minded and less judgmental. They don't know that person's background, so they shouldn't be, I guess,
judging them because of what they look like. Like, I'm not saying I haven't done that because it's like natural for somebody to judge on what somebody looks like.
I think all eyes are way up here. People forget all the beautiful things that can happen in the middle. And so when we have this idea that if I'm not terribly successful, then I'm nothing. I'm not terribly successful. It's not okay. That's a ton of pressure. So it is. It's tough. It's tough because the norm is one thing, and if you don't quite fit into it, it adds a lot of anxiety, a lot of complications. I've had new kids come, not all, but a few that will come from just non-suburban areas that aren't used to kind of suburban Ohio, and they'll comment, like, everyone here is really thin, or everyone here dresses a certain way.
I work at Abercrombie.
What do you do there?
I'm a fit model. They mean a lot because you do judge a book by its cover, regardless of what you think, and they make an impression. In the morning, I go over to my bathroom, I take a shower, I put my clothes on, comb my hair for the first time, go upstairs, eat breakfast, come back, and comb my hair a couple more times, and then clean my face and make sure the hair is okay before I head out. Some days I feel like I'm a little chunkier than I should be, and I feel like my body fat percentage is way too high, so I eat less. There's a tendency for this culture and the culture of the school to have a heavy focus on what they wear, how they look, so that they don't get judged. Females, Abercrombie & Fitch. Males, either full Abercrombie & Fitch clothing, outerwear, or athletic gear such as tank tops and t-shirts. The people who can't afford it feel like they're less of a person, and they fit in less than all the other kids that can afford to wear Abercrombie & Fitch clothing. At Albany, I spent most of my first semester in the counselor's office eating lunch and researching colleges.
Well, I think New Albany is a great high school, great community, very high achieving. I have found that the students here tend to be more stressed than what I've seen in other high schools in which I've worked. I think that this is the sort of place where you have a lot of people who are used to being successful in everything that they do. And I think people work very hard here, especially young people, to make sure that their physical image is something that will help them be successful. They want to be beautiful, they want to be stylish, they want to be able to fit in with anyone, and sometimes that means being the best at what they do, and that means having the best appearance in those things. Problems would be, I want our young people to be a little bit less stressed. And I want our young people to be a little bit, I think, more happy than what they are.